Hey, how's it going, guys? This is State Camping, and today we are playing a little game called Happy Wars. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do a full series on this or what, but I'm going to play the game, see how you guys like it, and we will go from there. So, talking a little bit about the game. So, the game is free on Xbox Live Arcade. So I'm not going to try to sell it or anything, or whatever. This is the treasure map, and that treasure map allows you to unlock something every single day. So you can only do it once a day, which is really cool. Or I think it's cool. Now, there are 3 classes, as you saw, and actually there's 6 classes, but each class turns into a new class or something. But there's the warrior, and a little bit about the warrior. He's meant to get your guys forwards and go in there and fight. Now there's the cleric class, which allows you to place down turrets and stuff, and allow other of your teammates to build it. So he's more of the support guy. He's not really good in battle or stuff. He does get a weapon, and he's not all that good in battle. He doesn't have strength and stuff. Like right there, if I was the warrior, I could have probably just booted that guy off the cliff and continue building. And then there's another class, the mage, which can be very OP and annoying sometimes. Is actually the warrior and the mage are pretty much OP versus the cleric. Like I said, the cleric is not meant to fight a whole lot. He's meant to support, build things, heal the team up, help the team through, sit back and wait. And all the other classes are meant to, full on blow charge. So the mage is more kind of like an archer type person, and so on and so forth. So those are the classes, and I believe there's a berserker, and I don't know what the mage gets, and I don't know what the cleric does later on or unlock. Or actually, I think the cleric is engineer, and I'm not sure what the mage is. But the berserker by far is OP as a lot of OP. People say it has a bug, or he has a bug right now that allows him less health, or gives him less health than he should. But he is very, very well OP. If he's doing any attacks, really, you can't get in and attack him unless you're the mage and you can shoot him from distance. So like I said, the mage is more kind of like an archer person, the distance, the range. I kind of wish that they would still put an archer person in the game, or character, to kind of keep it balanced. So there's, if you don't like magic, you can use arrows instead. I don't know, but like I said, the cleric, I don't know if the mage has any healing powers, but the cleric I know has healing stuff that I can heal the teammates. And that little circle you saw me place down there, that will not only heal yourself, but heal your teammates around you. I don't know if it does a buff or anything. I'm not real good at the game yet. I've only been playing literally a week or a weekend. So there's a couple different ways I like to play. I like to play as the cleric because, forgive me if I'm saying that wrong, but I like to play as him because, well, my brother is playing as the warrior and my friend is playing as the mage. And I do like to mix it up a little bit, but I like to play as a cleric because if I'm sneaking around the outside with my buddies or whatever, I like to, we gotta, get in some way. And there's a couple ways into the base. There's the ladders on each side, Okay, also there's ladders in the front, which aren't very smart to take. And then there is the gate that you break down, and the gate won't last all game if it gets hit. You know, there's life or whatever. Um, but let me talk to you guys a little bit more on how or so I don't know what category the game fits under, but as you can see, it kind of is a tower defense in some kind of way. There's these little temples, uh, or not temples, but podiums or whatever, or I don't know what you want to call them, out in the world. So, this match, I believe there's only 3 of them. It's right there underneath the map of how many, and the time of how many things to capture, and those are really just spawn points. So you could win the game if you didn't have any, as long as you went into the enemy's base and took their main temple stick podium things, whatever. So if you take theirs, that is end game. Now, what stops you from rushing straight there, other than the bad guys, the enemies, is almost nothing. Other than if you want more XP, if you want the game to last a little bit longer. I believe that if longer you are in the game, well, obviously, more chances you are to get XP and all that stuff. But so there's so you can sneak around outside, and you can just get the match over, done, and quick. You know, if you can get into their base, you know, that's why the cleric, if you have a team with you, you know, normally a small team, you know, you don't want, you know, your whole team sneaking around the outside. Excuse me, guys, I got kind of the burps. And I'm forgetting to breathe as normal. But the cleric helps to get the ladders up, so he can spawn stuff, you know, for everyone to build. So I could run to each little platform thing, like that little platform you see off to the distance there. I could run over there, put a platform thing down, and then everyone can build from it, including the enemies. So, you know, sometimes it's not the best idea to just run to each one. What I like to do is play the game until the last, you know, 3-5 minute maybe mark, and then start sneaking around the outside. Especially if you get overrun or overran real quick, and you're at your base defending. I would say send out 3 guys or something. You don't really need a whole lot, but send out 3 guys. Sneak them around to the outside, you know, and get them in the base, you know. So there's defending your base, and then there's attacking, and then there's sneaking around. There's, you know, there's a bunch of strategies in the game as well. So right there, I just planted that, and now I can build from it. Also, if I get killed, the enemies can build from it. So it's kind of, you know, a gamble. Do I want to build from it or build it? I am trying to get the engineer, which I believe I need 300 kills with the crossbow thing that I built there. So I need 300 kills with that and a bunch of other stats or whatever with that. So this is kind of how the maps are played. You know, there's a certain amount of totems or whatever in the match that you have to get, and well, you don't have to get them, but if you do have more than your enemies do at the time of 0, then you win. You know, so you can get more of those and you win, or you can get the enemy's main one and win, or all of them and win, you know. So as long as you get more than the enemies do, you know, or have at the end of the time. So I'm not sure how the end. I don't think they ever get into the base, but I'm pretty sure they just have more I don't know what to call those things. My brother was calling them something. I'm not sure exactly what he was calling them. I don't know what they're actually called in the game. So a little bit more about what you see on the screen right now. So on the bottom right hand corner, you see a bunch of question marks and buttons and stuff. So those are your items or special skills or something. So my A button is healing, and that's pretty much what my A button does. My B button is building stuff, and I'm not exactly sure what it does. I know if you hold LB, as it says right above everything, and then so what you do is you hit, if you want to change over to the next one, you hit LB, and then you hit the button that you want to change it to, and then you let it go. And then when you want to cast whatever you want to cast, you just hit that button, and then you cast, what you want to cast. So right now, I only have, I think I can get more. As you can see, A button is filled up. I think I can get more behind that. I'm not sure, or maybe I can only get 3 a game. Normally, if you're doing very well, you will unlock, like my Y button example is nothing, and normally I only unlock that if I'm doing decent. Now, if you move up from that, and now you should be looking at the map or the radar. I'm not sure if it's an actual radar. I'm sure it's pretty just a map. You see the time, and then you see those little red things. The little red things are what each team has on those little sticks. And as you can see, we are losing 3-0 right now, 3-0. And then underneath that is the time. So keep an eye on the time. And then if you shoot all the way to the left side of the board or the screen, you see my couple lines. The blue one, I don't know what color that is. I believe it's blue, or maybe kind of a light pinky color or something. I think that is my special skills, or like my button hitting my A, B, or Y buttons. The one that just went down there, as you saw, as when I got hit, it went down a little bit. That is my health, and I don't have a lot of that as this cleric class. And then, as you see, is that number 4. That is the level that you gain out through the match. So right now, my character, I am level 11 or 12, I believe, at the moment. But in this game, this match, I'm only level 4. And you see that little bar, off to the left of it. That's the XP, and I believe that is what present you unlock. So as you can see underneath the what would be chat, but I'm playing in the 360, the death thing, the death pool. There's a present. And each time you level up, I think you unlock a new present, and which means you just get a better item. So if you unlock, so you should get like a plain white box first level, and then every level after that you get more designed into your gift, and so you can get a better item with more levels you unlock in the match. I don't know how or what's the highest level in the match you can get. I don't think it's very high, since the unless you probably play as a berserker and kill a whole lot of things and level up a whole lot. How to level up? Pretty much do what you need to do in the game as your class, and you can level up to get better items. Now here, like I said, I don't get, or my character's not all that strong on fighting. I can get some kills, but I just got overran there. You know, I can get kills normally if they don't see me coming, and I can hit them from behind, or if I just get lucky and they don't hit me back. Getting hit in this game, you get stunned quite badly, and it's not all that great. This game can be either very fun or um, frustrating. Online, it's very fun, and on the scrimmage thing that you can play, kind of like Call of Duty, where you play bots. That can be very frustrating because the bots are either very smart or annoying, or both. But right now, it is the middle of the video, and I want to invite you guys to invite, or I want you guys to invite all your friends, but I also want to invite you guys to subscribe to my channel, so you guys will get weekly videos if you guys want to see, or daily videos. If you guys want to see more of Happy Wars, go ahead and hit the like button and say in the comments that you want to say or see more. That was the end of the round on that match. I'm going to play another one here shortly, but I'm going to show you what I got first, and then I'm going to join another game. The Xbox 360 version is shorter in the I'm not sure what they have difference. I know that the Xbox One and the 360, or the one just came out recently, last week or something, I'm not sure. So I ranked up, and that's my person. So, you know, there's that. So I want to get back to, don't forget to subscribe and comment and like and all that fun stuff on the video. So I got that out of the way. So I am in match 2, and this one I don't really care much for this level. There's not much sneaking around. You know, you sneak around and then you're right in front of their base or something. So now it's 1 versus 1. There's again 3 pyramid totem things, or whatever you want to call those. Let's see, anything I've missed about this game. Oh, every single day there is the treasure map, so you can go and click onto the treasure map, and you can either get a treasure or a certain amount of coins, probably more around 13 or 1600 coins. The coins is to buy, I believe you can only buy cards, which is kind of like, you know, the Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh things, but they only come with one certain card, you know, so you could either buy a weapon, chest armor, head armor, or a ring, which actually is either a backpack that gives you skills or something. So so there's that. And but something about that is very unfair. And one is, if I bought a sword, it would go to any character, or if I bought a weapon, it would I could get a chance to get, you know, something for my mage, something for my warrior, or whatever his name is. But anyways, so it does, so so when you buy a card, it can go either way, and I like to play as my cleric character, and right here, that is the berserker, and I have no chance, absolutely none. And somehow I guess I killed him, but normally I would have died in any other situation. I don't know how I killed him, or I don't even know if I did. Maybe my teammate did or something and got the last blow or whatever. So as you can see there is the ladder, and that is the first attempt, or the second attempt trying to get in from the ladder. The ladder is easier because you don't have to knock down a whole door in process and getting shot the whole time. So if you can sneak around the outside and do it, that's very, very good. Now I changed to my warrior class, trying to get some kills and try to do the game up from there. Trying to change it around a little bit. And as you can see, I don't know if you saw that, but there's the three classes, and then there's three different characters you can choose from within the class. So I can be my warrior, and if I got different warrior items that I liked, and I didn't know if I wanted to get rid of them or whatever, or I just, so it's kind of like Call of Duty where you have different classes. I have different classes within the class itself. So, and there's normally just three of them. I just pick the top one and then build them up from there, and then I don't worry about the bottom two. I don't really see a point in to do it. And each person has its own different special button, whatever you want to call it. So normally what happens in the rounds is one team gets overran really quickly, and then the other team defends their base through the whole game. Now, if you were getting overran or overrun, you would sneak around the outside. Like I said in the other game I was playing, sneak around the outside a little bit and attack their base, but you want to be the cleric to do so, and you want maybe one or two buddies with you, so to help you build and all that stuff. I know you can get weapons that can help you build. I had a hammer that gave me like level 1 building or something, which allowed me to build faster than normal. But you definitely want, one of the three with you when you go to sneak around. One game that I played with my brother and his friends, we snuck around at the beginning of the match, and we were just messing around. At this point, we were quite tired in the night, and we were just sneaking around, and we tried it once, and it went kind of well. We went in there and we did what we needed to do, and then we died, or I died first, and then I went to go back and give them back up, and then they died as I was getting there, and then I died trying to set up the ladder. And then we approached again, except for my brother's friend went in there first because he spawned at the wrong spawn point, and we snuck around the outside, so he was running him around and stuff, and then it was perfect timing. My brother's a warrior, and he was just a couple steps in front of me, and he marched right in there. He has a weapon that allows him to do like some crazy spin move and attack, launches him and then flies everyone off. And so pretty much what happened was my brother's friend was running towards the way that we were running, and then was running towards the ladder, which would have cornered him, but we were right behind him, gave him some backup, and knocked everyone off the cliff, and then killed the last guy that didn't fall off into the void. And then we built the ladder, and we fixed it, or we built it, and then we went in there and destroyed, and the match was over in a minute or so, and so it was really quick. And the only reason why we got to do that is they didn't respawn back in the base like they should have. The guys that knew that we were at their base, and we had a cleric on our side. If three warriors go to sneak around the outside, good luck trying to get into the base without getting noticed, because you're going to have to attack the front door instead, which gives them a big saying across the screen saying enemies, attacking the gate, just like you saw there. I'm not sure what it said. I didn't really read it. But normally it would say, enemies attacking the base, or enemies appearing or approaching the gate, and stuff like that. So in this match, I changed back to my cleric, and I try to help my team out a little bit and maybe learn a little bit more about each little button I have to push down there. I think I figured out this A button one that shows a bunch of healing thing is if I push it and I'm looking towards my teammates or looking at my teammates, I should be able to heal them. And then I get another one that looks like a D-pad, and I can hit that one as well. And this one that I just hit there heals everyone around or something, or gives them a buff or whatever. Like I said, I'm still learning about the game, so there's that. And then also, I want to tell you guys that I may only do one more video of this and see how good it does on my channel. If it doesn't do so good, and I know I'm so young at YouTube, so there's not going to be a whole bunch of people watching this video anyways, but I just wanted to throw it on there to, say, hey, if you guys like this, I might do more. And another way to play this is play someone that is normally weak or normal weak to everyone, so the cleric, and just run through and everyone comes after you, and then you run away, and then you just have taken 5 or 6 people on their team all running after you to get the easy kill. And that's what a lot of people think, play it like Call of Duty, play every game like Call of Duty, and right there I get completely wasted trying to put that each one of those circles, I could spawn a little box in, and then allow everyone to build there. I've noticed that I'm not sure if it's a mage or if it's another cleric class, that people are allowed to delete what I did. So if that cannon thing wasn't there, and I put a little box there, and then another enemy cleric came up, they can delete that box. And that's what I've noticed in other games that I played. So will I do more Happy Wars? I might do some more. That is still yet to see. I did 2 matches, or I did 4 matches when I was recording this, and I might throw on the other 2 matches just to give you a little peek at it or whatever. It's not like I got this game earlier or anything. It's been on my system since it came out free on the Xbox 360 arcade, and I just haven't got to play it yet, or I didn't really know what it was about, and so I didn't really play it. And then this weekend, or the weekend, I started to play it with my buddy. It came out, or my brother and his friend. It came out on the Xbox One, and then so we sat down and we played it, and then I've been playing it ever since. It is fun. Yeah, it could be frustrating, like I said. I'm just kind of thinking of anything I've missed, and maybe tell you a little bit more about the game. I think a very much downsider of the game is, I believe it can be a play to win, and I'm not sure exactly what they pay to get to win or whatever. I just know that paying to win is very unfair, and I think it's kind of retarded, because what pay to win does is, if you're not familiar with what it is, it's this guy with money, he can say, hey, I have $20, I'm going to spend $20 to pay so I could win more matches. And then this guy says, no, I want it to get a legit, so I don't want to pay all this money to get everything that I can get. It's like paying to be level 99 right away. And I don't understand pay to win. I understand it. I just don't get why people do it. Because I think it's a little cheaty, and so on and so forth. I can go hours on saying this stupid pay to win stuff, but I'm not gonna go all into that because that can be kind of a lot of rambling and jambling and yeah. Um, each match has its own difficulties. As you can see, this match has little um, pincher things in the sand. Um, a lot of the water in the game. Oh, that guy almost died there. If I just did it seconds earlier, he would have died on that thing in the sand. But I believe he does he have a shield? Yeah, he's a berserker, which means I almost have no chance except for I am a warrior and I have a shield and he doesn't. The shield, okay, so I know that the warrior and the cleric, excuse me, guys. I know the warrior and the cleric has shields. I don't know about the mage. I haven't played all too much with the mage or gotten anything with the mage to know what she has or he or she has. But the shield, to use the shield, you just hit R button or I don't know, maybe L button. I forget what buttons are when I'm doing commentary for some reason. But the shield, to use the shield, it's whatever way your character is facing, and then you shield up, and then he doesn't keep going with what way you are looking. He just goes the way that you were looking with the shield up, and then whatever, and you still get damaged while using the shield. Each weapon has its own stats and stuff that you can get for it, and kind of enchanting stuff that you can put on it or something. I haven't figured it all out. And right there we won. And so when you win, everyone the enemies normally go on a stick in their base, and then you can just throw rocks at them. Boo, you lost. Oh, you lost. And then if you lose, well, that's what happens. Or you can hide and hope you survive the last beatings. But I'm going to leave you guys there with what I got at the end of the match. And then I will see you guys maybe with more Happy Wars or not. And then Minecraft and GTA. So goodbye. Have a beautiful day. And I will see you guys later with that. So peace. Bye bye.